Merry Christmas, a happy holidays, and we win some bets. Remember, tell your family about this show. I'm sure they'll love it. Put it on for the kids.
I didn't swear too much, so yeah, bleep a couple things out for your children. Hey,
we got a little bit heated. You might want to skip through the backup quarterbacks part.
Yeah, that one needs to be edited out. Yeah, that's when Cam hit rock bottom.
Was getting around there, yeah. Some red heat.
The heat is on. I made some stupid comments.
The Pat Mayo Experience.
Pat Mayo Experience. Pat Mayo Experience. Pat Mayo Experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience, Week 17, NFL, Best Bets, Gold, Silver, Bronze. If you missed the Christmas Day Best Bet show, there might be still time, depending on what time you're watching this. You can go tune into that as well. Remember, even if you missed it and it's past Christmas, download it on Apple, download it on Spotify. Help out the numbers. Make that your Christmas gift to me. Thank you. You can also smash the like, sub to the network, and turn on those notifications in case we go live over the holiday season. You got some time to kill. Cam and Rob, I have an amendment to make to last week's show. I said we won our teaser. We did not win our teaser, because my pick was wrong. I blame Jared. He's not here producing the show. Dayton is producing the show today. So Jared put a big check mark next to it. I just went with it. It was wrong. I lost my leg.
Sloppy work.
Yeah, that's
sloppy.
I like your style, Pat. Pass blame on to others.
Yeah, blame
Rob Pizzola special as
well.
Yeah,
that's Rob. No, not me. Blame the producer who's not here. No, but you know what, Pat? I got to be honest. When I worked and Rob came in before he became like the gambling maven, I will say this about you, Rob. Your detail was like. You put together a great package. All the guests were there. Like you learned Orville is probably the best, but like Hainzer, we kept them around for morale, but a lot of mistakes in Hainzer's script when I was looking. I just basically put an X through it and go, okay, let's just rock. We'll do it this way. But Rob, attention to detail is Pizzola's strength. I can tell you. Guys, I even fixed up the set a little bit thanks to my girlfriend, Santa Claus, whatever. And listen to this. I was supposed to wear a Christmas hat, but I got the old Smirnoff special. It looks like a condom. Look at this, Rob. 9 sizes too small. Ho, ho, ho. I look like I'm going to rob the bank.
I was about to say that. You look like you're going to rob a bank on Christmas is exactly what it is.
Hey, give me all that money, that Seahawks Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl. I'm coming in hard.
You vaguely look like Steve Zissou.
Dude, you know what I love about Smirnoff? I've literally picked up like 9 pairs of socks, couple toques. Like they're just giving them. I like companies, Rob, that have bottles. The best gift you can get on a big bottle is another bottle.
Is a little
but
bottle?
If you're going to give me socks, I'll accept socks because I go through a lot of socks.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Were you a guy back in the day that would buy a different case of beer because there had a T-shirt in it?
Yep, I am that loser.
Still is.
I am a loser. Still that guy. And I'll tell you another thing, though. No, the best trick is, Rob, when you know somebody at the LCBO and they have the rings, I basically take off like 6 little bottles and turn it into a carousel. And the one guy at the counter doesn't care. But if you go up to a stranger, they're going to go, hey, that's for other, like, you know what I mean? So that was my move, is basically just putting as many freebies and samples on another bottle. So I got 6 airplane bottles wrapped up that looks like a swing, around the bottle.
That is a veteran move, Cam.
Oh, Pat, I do a lot of veteran moves and I do a lot of very bad moves too. I'm just telling you guys the ones that, hey, who doesn't want 6 airplane bottles? They're very effective. Small, you can put them anywhere. Compact, socks, great for games. Rob, I didn't tell you too, when I went to the Sabre game, right? Like veteran move. It's so unlike like the Leaf game. They don't strip you, but they also have 100 armed guards with machine guns outside the game. I'm like, whoa, man.
Yeah.
Don't basically don't get drunk and tell the guy, hey, how you doing, buddy? You having a good night? Like I'm like literally armed guards with like assault rifles. While I walked in, I'm just like, whoa, man, what a different world.
Yeah. That happened to me when I went to the NCAA tournament in, I think it was like 2010. Me, Cust, and our 2 other buddies went. We flew down to North Carolina to go to the first round of the games. We didn't know that you couldn't drink at NCAA.
It's crazy. We went to Mississippi, me and Gabe, and we're on a 4-day bender. Pizzola knows. We're at Jukesie's house. God rest his soul. One of our listeners, he took us down there. He had literally had a compound, like miles and miles and miles, right? And we had like 7 pig roasts, like whatever. We had trailers out there. It was just an absolute shit show party. Like if you want like a low grade, like everything goes type of 4 days, we're there. And then we had to go to the Mississippi State LSU game. It's actually funny. We saw Odell Beckham Jr. play live. So we're at the game. And me and Morency head over to the Dr. Pepper stand. We're like, yeah, can we get like, rum? He goes, we only sell Dr. Pepper here. I go, what? He goes, this is Dr. Pepper County. I go, Dr. Pepper. I go, what goes in the Dr. Pepper? Like booze? No, there's no alcohol. And then these guys behind us are laughing. I see the guy's got airplane bottles going. He's got like a fake tampon that his girl had full of booze instead of whatever, like everything. Like instead of Mountain Dew, Loudon Roo, like, you know what I mean? Those things like in a can that you make it like whatever, and it's booze instead of, these guys had, my girlfriend has the best tricks in the book. She puts booze in tampons for travel.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. So Pat, you think I got game? Her game fucking crushes.
Well, this is something I want to know. This is something I want to know from the viewers. Like in the off season, I feel like we don't do enough shows. Maybe we can do like once a month.
Well, let's do it.
But no one cares the best bets for MLB week number 7. How about we maybe that's one we can do, like gold, silver, bronze, best veteran moves you got, like best life hacks for the three of us. If you have ideas
concerning booze and foods, and
that's
you're okay with that. You're
listen. If people have ideas for fun shows like that, best bet show, gold, silver, bronze, dump those in the comment section. Produce for me, because Rob, it's funny that you started out being a producer. I did very much the same thing. I was doing my stuff on the side, but my main job was being a producer. Feel like if I had just kept on that track, I could have been a pretty good producer. I was awesome at it.
Yeah, I felt like I was a good producer as well. I think at the end of the day, it comes down to how much you care about your job. And I really cared about having good shows on air. Like whenever something used to fuck up, I would take that personally. So it just comes down to the mentality. But unfortunately, producing wasn't paying the bills at one point, Pat. There was just not a lot of money going around in hardcore sports.
Well, you guys are good. It's attention to detail. Some people just can't be producers. They just slap it on. Like you have to be meticulous. Like you and your databases and stuff. Those are the guys who make good producers because they don't let anything slide, right? Like Hainsler was a great guy and he had great ideas. But, oh, by the way, Pizzola, I didn't tell you, he's really getting even more successful. He told me he went to a cockfight in Vietnam. Apparently, like, no white guys can go in there. He did. And he's got a real girlfriend now. And he says she's not even trying to like fleece him financially. She's buying him things. He says he's never been happier. I don't think he's ever coming back.
Wow. What a pivot for that guy.
I told my girlfriend, if we can find my brother told me there's a place in Vietnam in the north that has mountains.
Yeah.
I would love to like just something different like that. Like I'd love to get out of here.
Here's the thing. Like at some point, Cam, you're going to be able to do that. I'll get you the great internet connection. You can still do shows from there.
That's what I said. I don't understand. Other than my father, I'm living, Rob, I go to the No Frills the other day. There's people fighting in the parking lot. Cars are hitting cars, like asshole, this, that, whatever. I'm like Mississauga, we also have the highest rate of tax. I'm going, what am I living here for? Like, other than my father, like I should be doing a show from the cheapest place in the world possible and save money instead of paying like $6,000 in property taxes like a moron.
Yeah,
like it costs so much money to live here.
There was a point when I was looking at this studio, I was thinking about buying a place in the Caribbean, like Costa Rica, Panama, somewhere like that. And I would build a studio in it that I could do all my work from there. And, for the other half of the year, just like put a lock on the door, rent it out for people who want to go use it because the property's so much cheaper down there, get the good Wi-Fi connection. My wife's like, we have 3 kids. We're not going to Costa Rica for 4 months a year.
That's the thing. You make decisions with ladies in your life and children, that changes your life plans.
Mm-hmm. Although it works out in your favor because my wife had a big win when I came home last night. Because we've been, when you buy it's like the party mix type stuff. It has the pretzels, the chips, the cheesies, and like the little ringalos. Excellent stuff. But no one likes the pretzels. And we opened up the bag, and it was like 85% pretzels. And like we're picking pretzels out of it. She went and bought all of the other stuff and made our own. What a lady. Just fantastic
you got a good woman. My girlfriend came through yesterday, too, with the gifts and stuff. She bought my dad like a Raptors sweater and a Leaf sweater and stuff. I don't really have time. So, you know what? It's nice when people do nice things for you. But Pat, I'm going to be honest with you. You want to talk about anti-minerals? Pretzels to me are the worst fucking snack in the history of snack. Like if I wanted bread, I'll buy bread. Oh, salted bread. What a plan. Like chocolate's good. Like everything. Like, oh yeah, you could put mustard on it. Pretzels blow.
Okay,
no, hot. Like it's like I'd rather have a croissant.
I'm going to step back from that. I find regular pretzels are awful. Like the ones that you would get in those. An actual pretzel, like the big pretzel, I like. Like the one you can get in the mall or movie theater.
History, like of foods, it's on my bottom.
They're not done right well. Like the larger pretzel, they're often way too dry.
Thank you, Rob.
It's tough. It's tough to make that good. When they're good, they can be good.
You
dip it in a spicy mustard. Oh,
Rob, you got to find an Italian or Portuguese guy. The problem is these guys doing it now don't know how to make it like soft and flaky and stuff. It's just eating a rock with mustard.
The other ones, there's those like flat pretzels that are like chips that are excellent for like if you want some hummus with them or something like that. I don't mind those.
Yeah, I got some shrimp going right now, the Argentinian raw. I'm gonna like do those. Like I put those in stir fries, and then I got the super ring. I got to go out and get some boursin, some cabeza. Like to me, charcuterie is my jam because everyone eats a big meal and then you're sleeping. I'd rather just have like wicked apps, like huge shrimp rings. Oh, they got this lobster and crab dip at the superstore, Rob, that PC shit. I'm going to like literally drink it. I can't wait. Like I love charcuterie. That's why these guys get it done right. Couple glasses of wine, charcuterie board. Let's fucking party.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about how we did last week. You know what we did do? Lost
Not
the teaser. That was my karma for saying that we won it a week ago. I lost it again with the Detroit Lions. That ain't no good. We did all win our gold picks though. So that's always good stuff. When you can go 3-0 on the gold picks, we went 0-3.
Green Bay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I thought Atlanta was going to cook you, Rob, when Arizona got the ball back on the last drive.
I've never made more live bets in my life than I did on the Atlanta Arizona.
That's what Jeff
game.
said.
That's not an exaggeration. Every other play, someone was getting hurt on Arizona in game as well. I'm just like, all right, more Atlanta, let's go. There was 2 4th and shorts that they got stopped on, the Falcons, like in consecutive drives at the end of the game. I was thinking exactly what you were, Pat. I'm like, here we fucking go, man. Like the entire game leading. Anyways, it won.
I actually didn't think Arizona played that poorly. They just kept settling for field goals.
They do that every week. Their offensive line is so bad, it's going to just kill drives, right? They can't consistently move it. They're going to take negative plays every now and then. Anyways, that was a sweat. The end of that game was a sweat for me.
All right, people, it's that time of year again. The Mayo Cup is officially open. That's right, your yearly reminder that you could win life-changing money if you stop making coward picks and actually commit to greatness. Let's talk stakes, because the Mayo Cup, not messing around. $110,000 to first place. $110,000 actual real dollars. And with your $250 entry, you're playing for a prize pool of $1.2 million. That's 7 figures of pure, delicious fantasy golf sweat. And this season, the Mayo Cup is fully available in the Fanball app. Week-to-week picks, leaderboard sweats, berating yourself for fading the guy who wins by 6. You can do it all right from your phone. So head to the Fanball app, search for the Mayo Cup, and get yourself entered. $1.2 million in prizes. $110,000 to the winner. Just $250 to play. This is the year, unless you blow it again. But hey, you might not. Sign up now. The contest tees off January 15th. I gotta tell you about pre-alcohol, my secret weapon before a night out. I used to choose a great night or a great next day. Now, I get both with Z-Biotics. It's the world's first genetically engineered probiotic made by PhD scientists to fight rough mornings. Alcohol creates a toxic byproduct in your gut, not dehydration, that ruins the next day. Pre-alcohol makes an enzyme to break it down. Drink it first, drink it responsibly, and wake up still feeling fresh. I was skeptical, but the first time that I tried it, rooftop, with my pals, drank it before my first cocktail, next morning, felt amazing, ready to crush the day. Go to zbiotics.com/Pat Mayo to learn more and get 15% off your first order when you use Pat Mayo at checkout. ZBiotic is backed with a 100% money-back guarantee, so if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember, head to zbiotics.com/Pat Mayo and use the code Pat Mayo at checkout for 15% off. The holidays are here, the season of giving, and at Underdog, they're going big. They even hooked me up with Thunderbirds tickets. It was great. It's like Underdog knows me better than I know myself. But here's the crazy part. They know you guys just as well. From now through the 31st, Underdog is dropping exactly what you want. Daily promos every single day. College football, pro football, basketball, fight sports, you name it. Promos every day for you to enjoy. So check your app every day. It's Underdog Unwrapped, and it's going to be our best one ever. Well, let's try to win some money for Christmas with the gold picks. I shall start. I'm trying to find the best number. I'm over at SharpStack. If you want to get SharpStack, 4for4.com/Mayo. Trying to shop for the best line here for the game that I like the most. I think it's going to be a very square pick, but that's me. I'm going to take the -2.5 with, never thought I would say this, the New Orleans Saints on the road at Tennessee. Tennessee's been moving the ball a little bit better the past 2 weeks. I actually think New Orleans' defense has been wildly underrated during this little bit of a run that they're going on right now. And just position by position, you go through it, and it feels like outside of kick returner that New Orleans just outclasses them at every position right now.
I have not thought about betting this game at any point over the course of
Kind of lean Titans.
the side.
I'm playing better.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hard game, Pat. Like, listen, you know what? If you get 2.5's fine. Like that's the thing. Like it's up to 3 in a lot of spots. You get 3.5 with the Titans. Like
I agree. Like one number. Three. If it got to 3, I probably wouldn't bet it. I do like this 2.5 though. I trust the kicking game for New Orleans a little bit more. I trust the quarterback. I trust Shuck more than I trust Cam Ward right now because he has real people. Like the difference between Chris Olave and anyone the Titans have is a wide gap.
Yeah, I'll tell you the Shuck, I'm wrong on a lot of things, but I always liked Shuck in college. I think, you know what he is? He's a gamer. He's not a perfect quarterback, but he's a guy that guys rally around. And he's decent. Like the whole thing about Rattler was when you're a bad shit team like New Orleans, you can't give the ball away. And they have like 8 straight defensive stops, like, on the goal line against Tampa Bay. It's like turnover. Shuck, with his feet, he can do some things too. Like I'm very proud of him. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, Shuck's having a good. Shuck has like good arm strength. He pushes it downfield.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't even think they drafted a 25-year-old quarterback, and they didn't. Like, why would they ever start Rattler?
Exactly.
Like, makes zero sense to me. What the hell Kellen Moore was doing?
Bo Nix is an older guy, and Denver starts him. Like, there's no point. Like Spencer Rattler should be the backup of the team, and you start Shuck.
Yeah,
it's not hard to figure out.
Listen, I do think there is something to, like, you evaluate the guy, you see what his skills are, you want to play him, but he's just not ready in week 1. It's like, we need to get him some, like, pro reps in practice, like, coach him up a little bit. Because if you send him in there and he gets absolutely waxed the first 4 weeks when he's not ready, we've seen quarterbacks get destroyed that way, too.
We have.
We've also seen guys like Peyton Manning put together an amazing career after getting waxed.
Yeah, but I think there's a difference between Shuck, who was, a 4th-round pick, and the number 1 overall pick and a generational talent.
Fair enough. The priors are a little different on both of them. I get it.
I think the Titans are being overvalued at the moment, weirdly enough. Like, people think that they were in that game with San Francisco. They weren't. They were losing the entire time. They did move the ball pretty well, but everyone, as we've seen, can move the ball on San Francisco, and they played a dead fish last week. Let's be honest.
Yeah. No, I those are all valid points. I first of all, I hate that the Saints friggin' are running all the Taysom Hill packages again for the year's 2025. Now we're going to be 2026. I mean, at this point, just play anyone else. Like, the season is over. Why are you running packages with Taysom Hill nonstop? So that aggravates me already. On top of it, I don't know that I buy the defense. I mean, they sacked Brady Cook 8 times last week. Brady Cook's taken 17 sacks in 2 games.
And who are they playing this week? The guy who's been sacked the most in the league.
But much better in the latter half because the O-line's been healthy for the last few weeks. I don't know. It's
a tough game for me.
Yeah,
Pat.
It's just I don't have it.
I know it's like 2 of my kids fighting. I love the Saints. I got a soft spot in them, and the Titans were my cracks. So what am I going to do?
I think when you look at it, you have the Jets, the Raiders, and Titans who are a cut below everyone else. Everyone else is a cut above those 3 teams.
Yeah.
Cam, if you have 2, if one of them is 2 of your kids and the other one is crack, I would hope you would choose the kids.
Crack.
I don't know. Sometimes you need crack, Robin. I'm just joking. I don't know. I love the Saints. I just like, other than the Seahawks and the Bills, like those are teams I like loser teams. Like I remember I've been on Carolina a lot too. Like I just like those teams.
Hey, no, don't call them a loser team.
No, I mean back in the day.
Division.
Yeah, they're good, Rob. They're real good.
No, but I mean, I used to take Carolina when they were like shit Carolina. Now they're good Carolina.
They're not good Carolina. They're not good.
They're fine.
They're okay.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I will accept okay. Good is pushing it.
Yeah, they're not good. They're not
okay.
good. They're okay.
They're fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're achieving over the sum of their parts. I would say that.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
Don't be down on the Cats.
So yeah, nice. I've been railing on this Taysom Hill thing for like the past 6 weeks too. And do you know what happened to me on Sunday, Rob?
I don't know what happened to you on Sunday.
I had a full Tyler Shuck DraftKings stack with Chase Brown and Bijan Robinson. Scored a lot of points. I came 9th in the big $100 contest of like 2,000 people. And I lost out on $15,000 because Taysom Hill threw that touchdown at the end and not Tyler Shuck.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
15 grand could really be nice around this time.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Oh, God, that'd be amazing.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
True. I still won money. That was nice.
You're good. I mean, I bet backup running back Evan Hull for the New Orleans Saints over on his rushing yards because I figured him and Audric Estime were going to split carries.
No,
well, they did. But the problem is Taysom Hill got 2/3 of the carries for the team. Like, why go to an actual running back when you can use the Swiss Army knife Taysom Hill in 2025?
Oh,
You really hate Taysom Hill.
did Jeff tell you about the only bet all year that I've sent to him, and it was this weekend?
No, he didn't.
I sent him a same game parlay of Travion Williams over 3.5 catches and over 25 yards. Nailed it.
Yeah. Wow, there you go.
Nailed
You got to
it.
retire and never send him a bet again.
Yeah,
I know,
send me a bet that's a lock, and then I'll open up my email instead of spam.
Listen, I have one per year. I was like, I'm really feeling this one. Let's go with it. He didn't bet.
I would hope that Pat doesn't send you bets via email. Cam.
He does not.
Like, is that how you get your bets nowadays? You tell your buddies to
Rob,
send them to you via email?
No, actually, I do it worse. I go to a bar and do it on paper. Then I fucking hand the guy the piece of paper. How's that sound? Fuck, dude, I'm a dinosaur. Okay,
You pass a napkin over to someone at the bar, and you're just like,
if they run out of sheets,
down your bets, please.
If they run out of sheets, napkins are next, and then a text. When I figure it out, going, oh, I could have just texted him, but I wrote it on a napkin.
You said you continued to bet Atlanta live during that game. I had 7 different bets on the Niners on Monday night, and I couldn't figure out what was going. Why was the world on the Colts? I don't understand it.
I don't know.
Rob actually gave you a big speech about how the Colts could be dangerous on our last show.
Yeah, just offensively for the game. I didn't bet the Colts. I didn't bet anything in that game. I don't know. Hard to say the exact motivation for someone betting the Colts out to that number. I think it ended up closing 4 at some point.
I was sitting with a 6.5 being like, this is great. Then it kept going down. I was like, might as well bet it again. Oh, now it's 4.5. Might as well bet it again. Oh, it's 4. Might as well bet it again.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have been as surprised as like how easily the 49ers move the ball in the game, because they've been good offensively since all year really.
And the Colts have no secondary.
I know it was surprising how easy it was, though. Like, literally, it was so easy for the 49ers to move the ball in that game.
Well, here's the sneaky thing about the 49ers. Jeff and I talked about this yesterday, that if somehow the Chargers can sneak out the 1 seed, which is like a 1% chance, I think that their better chance to get to the Super Bowl is going on the road and playing outside with the team the way that they're constructed. Weirdly, for the Niners, I think they're a better indoor team than outdoor team.
Yeah, I mean, the Niners could have a path potentially where they don't have to play a road game for the rest of the year as well. It's very possible for them with the Super Bowl in San Fran on top of it. So there's that. I know what you're saying. Like, the Chargers are built. I don't know. It's tough to say. I would prefer to play at home no matter what, to be honest.
No, but it's just they feel like there's such a difference. And the Bills were like this for years, that everyone's like, oh, we got to go through Buffalo. It's like, the Bills are clearly an indoor team with the way that they're constructed. Like, they were a speed team. This was like 3 years ago. And Allen just can kind of fling it around. Every time they would go indoors, they would score 45 points. Yeah. And I feel like the Chargers are kind of the opposite, that where they have so many offensive line deficiencies, that the game is just simply slower. You can't run as fast on grass as you can on the fast track. That even just having defensive linemen being a 1/10 of a second slower just gives Herbert a little bit more time, and that's all he needs. And they're just a defensive team now. Like, they want to slow the game down. They want to muck it up. And I think that playing outside benefits them more that way, rather than getting a team on a fast track who can just zoom by them.
Yeah. I like the points. I never used to understand why people were like, oh, Buffalo, like, you got to go through. Well, yeah, it's going to be like 30-mile-an-hour winds. You know what that hurts? That hurts the best like, you want the best quarterback to be able to throw it without having to deal with that stuff. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So New Orleans -2.5, my goal. You guys?
You want to go, Rob?
You want to go, Cam?
Yeah, I'd prefer you.
Wednesday recording is really
actually, you know what? I will go, because I always do that to Rob, and that's not fair. Rob, Merry Christmas. Give me the Houston fucking Texans. Can I get a 2? I bet a 2.5.
You can get a 2.5.
Give me 2.5. I think that I'm going against the Chargers again. I'm getting guys on Twitter thinking I hate the Chargers. I love Jeff Feinberg, and I really like the Chargers. Like, I cheer for them almost like more in the AFC. They're probably my second and third favorite team. Like, I just think Houston's in a spot with that defense, and finally somebody can get to Herbert in this game. I think he's going to get hit a lot early and often. Didn't like their performance last week against the Raiders. Bounce back spot. You're going to give me points with this Houston team, I'll take it. Give me the Houston Texans +2.5.
I think if I'm taking the Texans here, and Jeff actually like nailed this. There was the bet that he sent back to me, is that he alted up the Titans last week against the Chiefs. He bet them at -6.5 for like a much bigger payout. I like the Chargers in this game. However, I think if things go bad for the offensive line and the offense just can't move, that like Texans -8.5 is the better look here, rather than just Titans to cover the spread. Because I think that more often than not, the Chargers win this game.
This one's a really tough one because both teams have offensive line issues at tackle. I'm kind of with Cam on this one. I lean Texans. I couldn't really bet it because of the tackle injuries for Houston. And I know the way the Chargers are going to play. The Chargers are just going to play, give up everything underneath. Houston's going to have to like methodically work downfield. They take too many negative plays on offense. It'll be dumb for them. But the Chargers game against the Cowboys last week was an anomaly. Like think back to all the previous games for Justin Herbert and like just him being under constant pressure. He had like no pressure from the Cowboys last week. It could be a completely different story against Houston.
I agree, but just look how good that defense shut down the like prolific Dallas offense, especially.
Oh no,
in the
actually,
second
Dallas
half.
was moving up and down the field, Pat, early in that game. It's
Early in the game, and then they scored no points in the second half.
Yeah,
Yeah. So the Chargers are Jesse Minter's defense. They're pretty solid all around. They make you work up the field. Like you have to put together play after play after play.
Do you want to take Stroud trying to hit these underneath passes, which he can't do?
I don't. But on the other side, you have like the equally tough matchup. Basically.
True, but I in that circumstance, this is why I think that the Chargers win more often than not. Just in that situation where both quarterbacks are going to be under duress, both defenses are good on the other side. Houston's defense is better than the Chargers, but since the Chargers got completely healthy,
bottom line, Pat, is Houston's D line is going to fucking shred the Chargers offensive line, and Herbert's already hurt.
But the Chargers D line is going to shred the Texans O line.
Fair enough,
but not to the same extent.
At least Herbert has some experience dealing with this right now.
Oh, he's an animal. This guy gets full marks for toughness, whatever. Justin Herbert is one of the like what he did for this team, and like other guys are going, oh, my back hurts, whatever. This guy's playing, he could be dead. And against this team, you're gonna need all the help you can get. But I like to come off a team, Pat, that didn't play well last week. I think they looked ahead against the Raiders. They got a little bit of wake up call, slap. Now you're playing a real team in the Chargers, and just a spot for Houston for me. Houston.
Okay, Rob, gold pick.
Okay, let's decide between.
I can't. Narrowing it down is tough, Rob.
Okay, you know what? I'll go Monday Night Football. I'll go back to the Falcons for a second straight week.
Wow.
I'll take them. I don't know, whatever the best line is, Pat, out there. I think
it's 8.5, 9.
Yeah.
9 is the best number now.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I like that too. I like because there's a few different things where Atlanta with a plus in front of them, always a good thing. Atlanta at home, always a good thing. And the game might not mean anything to the Rams.
Yeah, so there's that. Definitely is an option. It doesn't look like Devontae Adams will be back for this game. And listen, that doesn't mean that the Rams will not be able to move the ball because they're very good offensively. But Devontae Adams is such a big red zone threat for that team. And not having him on the field turns some 7s into some 3s, which is obviously quite big when you're laying a huge spread like this. On top of that, Kevin Dotson got hurt on their offensive line last week. The offense kind of went downhill when he left the game. He was in a walking boot. He's probably not going to play. He's been one of the best guards in the league this year. So you're starting to see like a little bit of injury attrition on the Rams offensive side of the ball. And honestly, I just think the Falcons have been undervalued for a while now. I thought when Kirk Cousins came in that this was going to be like a dead team. Cousins has played pretty well. They move the ball. The one thing with the Rams is they're not good at stuffing runs. Generally speaking, they don't get a lot of penetration in the backfield on running plays. That's where Atlanta can be successful in this game. Move the ball. I just think it's too many points. And this is, you guys know me. I've bet the Rams a lot this year. I really do like this team, but this is just a really, really big number for Monday Night Football.
We were trying to come up with power rankings for the NFC, Cam, and who like the best teams are. Like, how would you tier them? Because we were trying to do it with the AFC. We couldn't figure like every team's like the same in the AFC. Like they're all kind of on the same level. Like they do some things well, they do other things poorly. Or you have the Jags or the one team that kind of does everything okay, like slightly above average. Maybe that makes them the best. Who knows? But in the NFC, it feels like it's the Rams, Seahawks, and then like a group of teams. And then you have like Chicago.
Rams,
I think the Eagles are very close to the Seahawks.
Rams, Eagles, Seahawks. I'd say the Eagles and Eagles and Seahawks are kind of the same. Then after that, Niners, Bears,
like
Packers.
Packers are tough because you want to see how this defense evolves without.
Let's just say this, Pat. In the NFC, I can make a case for any team going to the Super Bowl. In the AFC, I've already put a line through fucking Pittsburgh, and I put a line through New England. That's my opinion.
New England could make the Super Bowl.
Their fucking defense reeks.
They're going to get guys back by the time the play, especially if they
We'll
get.
see.
Like, I think they are the team that needs that bye more than anyone.
I agree. Milton Williams, they activated his practice window. The numbers since he's been off the field have been pretty disastrous for the Patriots. I mean, you shouldn't lose one defensive lineman and your entire defense collapses, so that's a different story altogether. But the Patriots have played nobody, but they could win. They could go to the Super Bowl.
They're on the level of all the other AFC teams. Like,
yeah, I agree. I mean, they have an elite quarterback, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's where it feels like the Bills shouldn't be considered to go to the Super Bowl. I think they're the favorites to come out of the AFC, but they just have Josh Allen, so that makes them way better than a lot of these teams. It's like Drake May after, then you have that like Herbert Lawrence tier where they could be as good as those guys, but we've seen them do the opposite of that as well, that you just can't trust them as much.
I'm going to tell you, Trevor Lawrence is different now.
It's
He
been
must have
4
been playing
weeks.
hurt his whole for the last couple of years. He's instigating contact. He's diving for first downs.
Yeah,
He looks
I don't
good.
like that.
Comfortable footwork.
That's bad. Initiating contact and diving first down means you're probably going to get hurt.
Because he's playing like he fucking cares now. That's the difference. He's not hurt. He is playing like a man who is leading men. They have underrated receivers who just do the right thing. Jacksonville's one of those teams. Defense, they get the job done. Lloyd's underrated. All these guys are good. They're a team you don't want to fucking pick a fight with. They went into Denver, and Pat, I told you, we did the Sunday night show. They kicked their fucking ass.
Yeah.
They killed Denver. They got to Bo Nix. They scored. Denver's red zone defense. Touchdown Jacksonville. Touchdown Jacksonville. Touchdown Jacksonville. Jacksonville can play.
Yeah.
And Lawrence is different. I know he does. You don't want to get him hurt, but he's now thinking, okay, I'm good now. So let's show Trevor Lawrence from Clemson. Let's show Trevor Lawrence who is healthy. He's that guy now.
I feel like we talked maybe like 2 months ago about how the Jaguars need to get, like, Trevor Lawrence when he was at Clemson was using his legs a lot, and he doesn't, and now he's using his legs again.
He can run, man.
I'm a big fan of that offense, man. Ever since they got Jacoby Myers, now they're sending Brian Thomas Jr. deep. Like his A-dot's been like 20. They can throw at every level.
Strange is a good tight end.
Yeah, getting him back was big. Yeah, I agree with you. I like the Jags. I think they're a good team.
I like the Jags too.
Yeah. Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
We getting Lamar on Saturday, do you think?
Who cares?
I don't know, man.
I mean, I think it's better if he plays than if Huntley plays.
I think it's better if Huntley plays, to be honest.
Huntley sucks. Huntley's
terrible. You know what? Lamar Jackson now sucks too, Pat. He can't move. He's slow.
If Lamar Jackson didn't get hurt on Sunday, they would have wrecked the Patriots. They were killing them. Lamar
Lamar Jackson is not good anymore.
He hasn't had a good season. He has a diminishing
skill set. He is getting murdered. Huntley's fine. Fuck, man. Like,
he's not fine. He's really bad.
You said you'd rather have Snoop Huntley start at quarterback than
Lamar Jackson. Because the line, okay, from a betting perspective, the line will go up, and then I take Baltimore 4.5.
That's a different conversation.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm just asking if you think that Lamar is going to play, because if
keep
Lamar
on
plays,
on the Ravens, then it's a recipe for disaster.
Well, there's a second part to this question. I want to know if Love's going to play too. Like, there's a lot of stuff around this game.
Okay, can we say so is Love that much better than fucking Malik Willis?
Yes,
I don't know about that.
He is.
Yes, he is.
Willis is fine.
Man. You guys
Willis is good. Willis is also hurt.
It is scheme. How can people not see that? Like, Malik Willis was a fucking
Jordan
dumpster.
Love throws off his back foot, gets picked off all the fucking time. I get their back.
He doesn't get picked off all the time. He's like the lowest interceptions in the league. What are we talking about here?
What are we talking about? We're talking about quarterbacks who make mistakes. They're so much better than these other guys.
He barely makes any mistakes.
He throws off his back foot all the fucking time. And he puts up prayers, Rob.
Malik Willis is he's a scheme quarterback. Matt LaFleur uses him exactly.
I'm not trying to say that they're better. It's just you're getting a quarterback that can still win a football game. It's not like the end of the world.
Listen, I agree with the Packers and LaFleur. They can win with Malik Willis. They change everything they do to get him going. They'd rather have Jordan Love playing quarterback.
100%.
Fine. Yes. I'm just trying to it's just like the difference between these starters and backups. They make it seem like we get better numbers with these backups, and that's when we bet them. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I just want to know who's going to be playing so I can figure out the game.
I don't know, Pat. I don't know.
Neither do I.
I don't
I have
know.
no idea.
I'm sorry. Whatever. I'm
Neither
done.
do I.
Just try it. Okay, Rob. Is Is there any good backups? Anyway, we're not having this conversation. Nice
This
mug.
is not the conversation.
This
when
is
you
no,
come
no, no,
out and you say Snoop Huntley is better than Lamar
He
Jackson,
is not. That
I
was
have
stupid.
to draw a line in the sand and be like, no.
For
when
God's
you say I'd
sakes,
rather have Huntley on the field than Lamar
I
Jackson.
said it wrong. I've done a lot of shows. I've been up since 5:30. I'm going to tell you one
Fair
thing.
enough. I'll let it be.
He will be bet on when that line goes from 2.5 to 4.5 or 5, whatever the hell it is, because then I'm getting line value with a fucking system quarterback. I said it wrong. Sorry. He is not better than Love. I'm just thinking some of these guys are serviceable.
It's 3 right now and 2.5 still in some spots. It feels like they're holding out hope that Lamar might end up playing. But if it's like 2.5, I'll love Green Bay.
I don't know. I hate this game.
So do I.
I hate
It's too many moving parts. It's I don't know. I don't know who's going to play quarterback for either team. Like both Love's concussion. I mean, I don't know that he'll get cleared. The problem with Malik Willis for this game too is his throwing shoulder injury. Like I don't want to bet on a quarterback as a throwing shoulder injury. What the hell is that?
He said he believes he'll be ready for Week 17 against the Ravens.
It's really sore, but you know, I don't. That's not what I want to hear. I don't want to hear that. I would have loved to bet Green Bay in the game.
I got a New Year's resolution. I'm never talking about a backup quarterback again, unless it's point spread or whatever. I admit I make statements that were like I meant with point value, and I had to explain myself better. Sorry, I missed half a thing. I'm brain dead. Anyway, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. That game's very hard, and I'm with Rob. I don't even want to I wouldn't touch that game. If you give me the Ravens anything over 3, I'd take Baltimore. How's that sound?
You can get the Ravens at 3 right now, but that's not where I'm going.
I want 3.5, 4. Sorry,
that's not where I'm going with my silver pick. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills at home, -1 against the Eagles. I need to see this from the Eagles. And yeah, they can obviously win this game. But are they fixed because they beat the Raiders and Josh Johnson in 2 weeks in a row? Like they look bad the 3 previous weeks of that. I don't think Jalen Carter is going to be back for this game. They do have something to play for, as in they can get the number 2 seed. But they still need to win out, and the Bears need to lose out for that to happen. I just think the Bills, this is a good game for the Bills where unless Hurts goes over the top of them, I don't see him doing that. Maybe they'll try to grind with Barkley. I just think that Josh Allen gets this game. They just need to win. Call it the money line. It's -1. I like Buffalo here at home.
I like Buffalo. I lean Buffalo. A lot of people I do shows with like the Eagles.
I bet the Eagles early in this game. I'm at the point now where I don't want to do anything with the current price. Part of the reason I did bet the Eagles was Josh Allen being hurt, and
he's
kind of going through practice and being sore as well with his ankle or his foot, whatever it was that he got rolled up on at the end of the first half there against the Browns. I'm just so concerned about the Bills defense, man, in this type of game. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a wind game, cold. The Eagles are starting to use more RPO with Hurts. That's what's changed the offense. I don't know that it's going to continue going forwards, but like Hurts is actually running again for the first time. And the team said he was going to do it for like 6 weeks. He never did. Now they're using him again out of the backfield. It looks more like the offense from last year. Whether, to your point, Pat, it's been really bad teams that they've played. I don't know how much stock you can put into those games. But if that continues, I don't know how the Bills' run defense is
it's atrocious.
It's like watching men against kids how they get blown. Like Cleveland is down to like 4th string running back last week. You have zero threat of a pass, and the Bills can't stop that running game. That's my concern. And with Lane Johnson probably back too for the Eagles.
The Lane, I don't think they're going to rush any of these guys back right now until they're 100%. I think they care more about getting these guys to 100% rather than getting the 2 seed, because they're going to be the 3 seed regardless. Like it's not.
I agree. But the original timeline for Lane Johnson was last week, and they didn't practice him last week with the hopes with like targeting this game to bring him back. I agree. If he's not healthy, they're not going to play him in this game. But that's just the time.
Silver picks.
I got Buffalo.
Yeah. I am going to the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I like it.
But I see 3.5. I bet it. I pulled a Pizzola. I got 4. I'm not gonna. This isn't like remember Eric Cohen, Rob. Hey, I got them at -120 when it was
got the best number on the planet every single game. Like you should be retired, Cohen.
Yeah,
what's going on, man?
I'm not sure if that number was there, but okay. We'll just say it was. There were 4s. There were 4s out there with low juice too.
Yeah, there's no 4s left. 3.5 is the best number.
I'll take it at 3.5. At 3, I don't think I want a 3.5 because that's fair. I think it's right in the middle. I'm
This
not going to, I want more, but I'm not going to get more, and that's fine. Here's the deal. Everyone can talk about Pittsburgh all they want. This Cleveland defense at home, things are going to be a little bit different this week against Buffalo. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, get your little discount double check going. Hey, you think oh yeah, we're great. We're the Steelers, eh? I hope the Cleveland Browns, I hope Myles Garrett puts you on your ass. I hope he fucking knocks you into oblivion. I don't want you hurt permanently, but I want you down every game, and I want you to feel the pain when the Cleveland Browns come at you and your little. I'm so done with this guy, honest to God, chirping all the time. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, here's the deal, bro. Deal with that defense. And you saw the Bills; they got the ball back. Shedeur Sanders played with a cut tip on his finger. Wish we had Junkins, Rob. Wish we had Junkins, Pat. But you know what? I don't give a shit if Rob Pizzola's the running back. Browns outright.
That was like a Hulkamania promo. Right?
No, I'm just.
What are you going to do, Aaron Rodgers?
Like,
when the ayahuasca wears off and Myles Garrett is coming for you.
I just want this guy always yelling at the shit. He's a great player, but you want it both ways, bro. Like he's just, I just don't like the way he goes about his business. Okay.
I gotta say, I've come back. I've done a 180. I went a 180 on Aaron Rodgers. Now I'm back with a 180. I'm back to enjoying Aaron Rodgers again. He just had to get off the Jets.
I mean, telling, I think it was Anzalone last week where he like ran out of bounds on the sideline. Then he was yapping to Anzalone like you can't keep up with like a 42-year-old.
It's like, settle down.
I'm like, come on, man. Like
I know, like, dude, you're gonna get your. You know what? Against Cleveland, a team that hates you, that shit, like that's the Lions. You're going into the dog pound with an angry Cleveland. Like that Cleveland defense are going to be like dogs with rabies. Hey, meet Cujo and Garrett coming at you, two dogs, and Aaron Rodgers is literally going to get hit so hard. He's like, you're going to feel the pain, buddy. Enjoy it. Because Cleveland's coming for you.
I don't know what's happened to the Browns defense, but over the past 4 weeks, they've been really bad.
Yeah, not this week.
I mean, they gave up 31 to the Titans. Like the Bills, the Bills moved the ball as much as they want in the first half.
Bills are good.
Then Allen got hurt, and then they didn't score any more points.
The Steelers are fraudulent. That was a lucky catch for. I love Kenneth Gainwell though. That was a huge play. Like enough of the Steelers stuff. They're not a good football team. Okay, there's a reason why this line's low because they're not that great.
Also, if the Packers beat the Ravens on Saturday,
it's winning in for the Steelers. No, it's winning in for the Steelers, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe the game is meaningless at that point.
Perfect. And I'll get that line. That's perfect, Rob.
I'll double check that right now.
Yeah, please do. That's important. Yeah. Anyway,
although you know what, I'll say this anyways. It wouldn't be Tomlin's not the type of guy that's going to rest guys. Well, not in week 17.
Yeah, and I think that you're going to see the same thing with the Rams as well, even if they have nothing to play for on Monday night, is that teams just aren't going to take their bye in week 17. They'll take the bye next week if they're going to do it.
I might go and get a Browns jersey for this game because that's how much I want them to win. I'm praying Pittsburgh doesn't get into the playoffs, but they will. Enjoy losing in the first round.
Yeah, they clinch if Baltimore loses.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So
Cleveland.
Seeley was pointing this out to me that I forget who it was who came back for the Steelers on the defensive line, but since he's been back, you can't run on them. Almost like the situation in New England when they lost the one guy, now you can run all over them. When he was in, you can't run on them. It's funny how that works.
Derek Harmon is the player. He like got injured in preseason this year. The on-off splits when he's on the field, they are very, very good against the run. But I mean, they're missing like two edge rushers. They're missing TJ Watt and Nick Herbig as well. Like that kind of offsets things a little bit.
You say that, but it didn't seem to make a difference last week. Like they were getting to Goff.
The Lions O-line
is the Lions O-line even decimated as bad as this Cleveland O-line, which is also decimated?
It might be a problem. Shedeur does hold the ball for a long time.
Yeah, but he can move a little bit. He's showing me a lot. That's all. Hey, all they have to do. I think this game is going to be a rock fight. So when you want a rock fight, you want the dog in a rock fight.
You know, what I'd love to see out of Shedeur Sanders is not throwing the ball directly off an offensive lineman's head.
Yes.
I don't know how this guy gets so many balls batted at the line. Every interception from this guy's batted a mile in the air at the line of scrimmage. Like,
true.
I just don't understand how that keeps happening, especially with the amount of time he holds the ball for. Like,
I'm just praying that Cleveland wins this game. It would really make me happy.
That's
my Christmas wish.
I'm trying to find the QBR. I can't remember if it's QBR or passer rating or if it was just something I didn't see properly, but I saw that Sanders was at 15 for the year since becoming a starter.
Is that for real?
I think it's QBR. Let's see. Let's see.
He's better than that though. Like Sanders, he makes a lot of shit plays, but he has enough good plays over the course of a game where you're like, okay, I see something there. You know, like Dylan Gabriel didn't have those plays.
I
never
agree with
saw
you.
Dylan Gabriel play, and you're like, wow, holy shit, this guy has it. Like, you don't see that.
I just don't think that Sanders is going to be a starter.
No, neither do I. I
No,
think
he'd be a good backup.
I
Yeah,
think
I
he'll
think he'd be a fine backup, like a guy you trot in, and then Cam would
big
be
time.
like, Sanders is better than Josh Allen.
I was going to say something.
Well
similar.
played. Yeah,
He- he's
I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Yeah, the backup quarterback whisper. I deserve it.
Rob
I say,
Silver,
I say a lot of real stupid shit, but hey, it was all basically I should have said with asterisks according to moving point spreads with my argument. Idiot. But let's move forward, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
We need a silver pick from Rob to get going.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
Come on, Silver.
It's not
We
not rocket
are
science for me anymore.
Silver. Rob's favorite brand, Moist, coming to the Halifax Coliseum. Moist.
Man, never saw Moist. Wish I would have before. I'm going to keep picking on the Cardinals, who I think are a joke, and I'm going to take the Bengals.
I
love the Bengals too.
I like the other side of this game. I like Arizona +7. And I think the number also gets a lot bigger because everyone's going to bet.
Well, you
Cincinnati.
better get it at 7 because I'm with Rob. I'd bet him up to 10.
Yeah, Cincinnati -7. I didn't like you said that you kept betting against, but they kept losing everyone. I still thought they moved the ball all right. They had chances to score in that game. It just didn't come through. Usually they do convert on these touchdowns. Like they had Marvin Harrison had like 2 really bad drops in that game. One of them for a very clear touchdown, which hit him in the chest.
Pat, it's the exact same story for this team every single week. Everyone sees something in them because Brissett, he can push it. He'll make some good throws over the course of the game. They can't put it all together. Every single week, it's the same thing. You find a reason that, maybe next week's going to be the week. You can't play in the NFL without like 20 players from your starting roster. They have the skill position players are decimated. The offensive line is decimated. They lost Walter Nolan, who was the rookie, who's been really, really good. Josh Sweat got hurt last week. Garrett Williams, their top cornerback. They finally got some guys back. Then they all got injured again. I think the Bengals are going to move the ball at will. Do I trust the Bengals defense? No, but you know what? The Bengals defense has played a lot better. I don't know how they're doing it. In all honesty, the personnel sucks. But the last month, they've had 2 games against Baltimore. They held them below their averages. They played well against the Patriots. What is that, 4 or 5 weeks ago as well?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they're doing it. Arizona will look competent at times in this game, but ultimately, I don't think they can keep up.
Well, I'm glad you took it off the board because now that I can't take the other side of it and have another losing pick.
Well, maybe I took a winner from you. You never know.
That is your Christmas gift to me, trying to save me from taking the Cardinals.
Well, maybe we'll see. Cardinals win outright, 33-6.
If you
probably lots of points in this football game with 2 fucking shit defenses.
It's 53.5. I still like the over.
Yeah, this has got college track meet written all over it.
If you had to pick one of these like big, like 7 or more underdogs to win outright this week, who do you think that it is? Because I have a very clear one.
I got one for you.
Actually,
Rob, you got one?
Well, I think it's the Panthers.
I think it's the Jets against the Patriots.
Oh, I think it's the fucking Colts.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
that segues into the bronze pick. I was leaning Colts here as my bronze pick, Cam.
I was also leaning Jets as my bronze pick.
I like the Jets too.
Sounds.
Wow, we're reading each other's mail. All
That's
dogs.
a lot of points. Is it just me, or is that a lot of
too many points? It's Jets or nothing.
Yeah, I'm with
Too
you.
many fucking points.
New England, everyone got hurt for New England on Sunday night. Anyone watch that game? They had like 10 players leave the game.
Yeah, no Booty, probably no Trevian Henderson in this game, and they probably, even if they could play, they probably wouldn't play them anyway.
One question.
Get them healthy.
One question, and this is very important, guys. Obviously, public dogs are the worst picks of all dogs, and Rob, you know that in the business. They die. They never, like this Carolina-Seattle game is a lot of fucking points, but the lines keep on going up for Seattle. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm looking at Carolina going, I don't know, man. Is this a trap? Something feels weird.
Oh, yeah. It's the off week for Carolina. They were good last week, so they'll be bad this week. So they'll clearly beat Tampa Bay next week.
Carolina is very Jekyll and Hyde like that. For me, the big thing is if Charles Cross plays in that game. It's only Wednesday. We don't have injury reports yet.
I think he will play.
I don't think he will. So if you think he will, I think probably Seattle is a decent spot. If he doesn't, without Charles Cross, the O-line is quite bad for that's the weakness for Seattle, and they're going to have to cover by margin. I don't love that for them. I mean, listen, great second half from Darnold last week. Can't take that away from him. But man, winning by 8 on the road in the NFL, without your starting left tackle and a bad interior O-line, I don't love that.
Revenge game, though.
I was looking at Carolina, but I don't know, man. Like Seattle will win. I don't know if they're going to win.
Keep pounding. Hashtag keep pounding. Which is my
Here's
favorite
the
hashtag in the league.
I love keep pounding.
Here's the issue with the Colts is that if the Texans win, they're cooked. And then they might start like Riley Leonard.
It's true. And you do like the Texans, but
I like the Chargers.
No, but Cam likes the Texans.
Yeah.
So
that's
Texans
the
and
so
Colts
Texans,
are like not correlated.
Texans win eliminates the Colts. But if Texans lose, the Colts have everything to play for.
What about the Bears?
Wait up. I'm going to double check. I'm almost certain Steichen said that Rivers is playing this game no matter what.
No matter what.
I'm pretty certain Steichen said yesterday that Rivers is starting this game.
I didn't see that, but you could be correct. I think it's way better than starting Riley Leonard.
Yeah, Riley Leonard already played the Jags. He came in for the
came in against I remember I was on the Jags that week. He got murdered. Actually, he made a couple nice plays, but
he looked good for like one drive.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, and then
Leonard, part 6 with Bill Cosby. Horrible film.
I was stunned at how good Rivers looked on Monday night.
You know what? It's actually a sad state of affairs for quarterback play in this league where they're bringing in Rivers off the couch and he's doing
great.
He looked like Tua on some. He doesn't have the arm strength. Like he's taking shots, but those balls are hanging up in the air forever. But you know what? He can read a defense. He knows where to go with the ball. Rivers is fine. Rivers is totally fine. Like he's not.
I almost want to take the Colts this week.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm with you on the Jets too, Rob. See, this is the problem. And Carolina's those are my 3 bronze picks. I don't know. And I'm actually looking at the Bears against the Niners too.
Oh man, we're reading the same mail this weekend.
Rob, it's amazing. Me and you are complete polar opposites as human beings, but yet we always seem to get to the same place. Yeah. Very fucking odd.
I would love a 3.5 with the Bears.
Though. Me too. I want that hook so bad.
I think you'll get it when everyone loses their money betting on the Patriots and the Seahawks that all of a sudden the Niners are -4.
Yeah.
Do you guys like Carolina at 7? I don't want to go against Seattle, but I really want to go 3-0 this week. I want to have a great week.
I don't like that game.
I do. So I will tell you this, Cam. If you don't pick the Panthers as your bronze, I will pick the Panthers as my bronze.
How about I just give you the Panthers and then we can continue to move on?
Sorry, you're giving me the Panthers?
No, Rob says he wants to pick the Panthers anyway.
Sure. You know what? Give me the Panthers. And if
Rob, I don't want to steal your pick, but I don't know because I like the Panthers and Colts equally as my bronze pick. I don't know which one to take, so I'll take the Panthers. I'm getting more points. They're a better home dog. Panthers. Sorry, Rob, we have the same pick, but
no, you don't have.
Maybe we'll go down together.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the viewers for ruining their Christmas.
Oh, don't worry. I'll give you
the a different
60
game.
fastest fucking seconds in sports, and then we'll go through all the picks. You're not missing anything.
I will go.
Guys, by the way, I tried not shot shooters and Pat. I was hacking up a lung in the 2 earlier stores, so the drugs seem to be kicking in.
That's good.
Right time.
They certainly were when you were saying Huntley is better than Lamar.
That's when I hit that's when the wires start getting cut. That's crack. I made some comments after.
I know what you're getting at. I know what you're saying.
Version.
The line will move. The line will move a bunch. You can get some more points.
I should have explained that before I went on my rant, though. But anyway, that's Cam Stewart for you. Sometimes my brain is gone. It's dead. Wires cut. That drop. That is like a 19. You know what I love about that Leafs mug? It's like the throwback shit mug to that has got a 1980s look, like such a shit puck. Oh yeah, these fucking losers. Yeah, the old logo. God, that team reeks. I had them last night though. Finally.
You know, like probably about 90% of the mugs I have are Leafs mugs. I'm like, I feel shame drinking out of this cup with the Leafs this year. I just don't have any other. I was like looking for anyone that was clean that wasn't a Leafs mug.
Yeah. I remember I was getting those shot glasses from the liquor store, Rob. I was looking at my collection. I looked at Kansas City. I just threw it in the garbage. I didn't even want it in my collection.
There's something about you pick up on the mugs all the time. Remember when you accused me of stealing one? Like
I did. Oh, I didn't know you and the Muldoons guy were making parlays in the back of the truck. The guy gave me a coupon or something. A nice guy. The guy who filled the coffee machines. He's actually a nice guy.
He's a good guy.
Anyway. Yeah.
Like, you want a mug? I'm like, sure, I'll take a mug.
Who doesn't want a mug? Who doesn't want a mug?
Of course.
That Fight Network mug, Pat's one of my favorite mugs. Nice and solid. Very good handle. Solid.
Sturdy. Yeah, LCBO, if they put a mug around a bottle, I'd buy the bottle every single time.
Yeah, I'm with you. The mug's too heavy, Rob. Too heavy, even for the plastics.
You need to put in the beer case.
Yes, exactly. Instead of a shitty T-shirt that fades after one
Give
wash.
me a mug. Give me
Yeah.
a mug. I'll
Even
drink
when
my
you're
beer out of
using
it.
even when you're using the good detergents like Tide, I'll use like fucking like Gain Junior or something like that, and fucking next thing I know, like wow, that Bills logo's gone. Like those beer store shirts are so fucking cheap. I use them as rags.
We didn't
Anyway,
talk.
where are we going?
We didn't talk Tampa, Miami. Anyone have any lean on that?
I
game?
like Tampa.
I don't because I don't like Tampa, but I also don't like Miami.
hate Tampa after what they did to me last week.
Tampa's no good.
Well, Miami's no good either.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
a
battle
problem.
of two no goods.
Two pieces of shit.
One
versus-
is definitely worse, but like
Yeah.
Miami is the horse manure,
Yeah.
whereas Tampa's just like a little bit of kitty litter.
Yeah, you
know?
want shit with blood in it, or you want shit with corn? Two pieces of shit. Who's gonna like? One's worse. One equals colonoscopy. The other one's just a bad bowel movement. But they both suck.
Giants or Raiders?
Oh, two more pieces of shit. Well, on steroids. Like I don't know. What are we doing here? Oh, I had a big bowl of chili. Oh, that's trouble. I'm gonna tell you, I like the Raiders in the battle of shit.
So do I. A little bit.
I would, if forced to pick, I would pick the Giants. But it's
Imagine
not
you're.
good.
I use a scenario. Tied up in the basement, guy's got a gun. You got to pick this game, right? That's tough. But I go with the Raiders.
No, it's when you swallow the gun at that point.
Oh,
Like, I don't want to watch this.
I don't want to watch this game.
I want this game.
Reno Smith and the Raiders. Can I get a one?
Imagine they tell you you got to watch the whole thing too. You're like, nah, I'm out. I'm
one
out.
and a half full bullets. Yeah, okay, thanks, pal. Guy's got me like a rope around my neck. Ah, come on, Gino. Go to Bowers. Go to Bowers. Oh, God, what a horrible game. Dude, have you seen the Giants offense, Pat? Like, Minnesota had Brosner in there. Giants can't even move the fucking ball against. Like, they're horrible. They're as bad as the Raiders.
I know they're not as bad as the Raiders.
They're
but-
close.
No, they're not. They're
Who's
not.
worse, Rob? Raiders, right? But barely. It's tough. See, Pizzola's having problems.
Look, listen.
With the shit, shit
I
sandwich.
I didn't really consider in like just even checking my notes that Brian Flores against a rookie quarterback who can't process everything super quickly probably should have just bet. I know there was a push that Minnesota's defense was just going to kill him. I don't think he's going to have the same struggles against the. I actually like the over in this game.
That was a joke, but like Minnesota should have won that game by 3 touchdowns.
You're damn right they
Like, at
should
the
have. Well, we
very
had it in
least.
the contest, and we got to push now.
Yeah.
We're out of like top 100 now. Like, I'm losing my mind. With this
Absolute joke of a game. The problem with the Giants is Andrew Thomas got hurt last week. Why? Like, there's no reason for them to play him this week.
Raiders are going
Season's
to win,
done.
man. Pat, I'm telling you, I actually like. I almost put the Raiders in minerals, but when a shit sandwich is playing like a shit bowl, like let's just ignore it.
I could see it. I could see them carrying Pete Carroll off the field as he cost them the #1 pick this year just to get his 3rd win of the season. It's a
Raiders
classic Pete Carroll
23,
thing.
Giants 19.
That would hit the over.
There you go.
There it is.
I will stick with my guns. My gut tells me that Jacksonville is being a bit too priced up in market coming off that one. So I'll take the Colts +7.
It's one of the best angles in the biz. People are like, the NFL is a week-to-week league. Rob and I are very different, but we kind of think the same for reasons. It's like, I look at it as you guys have a database and I have basically a mythological stock. Jacksonville stock is at a price now that I couldn't buy. Like my girlfriend who's smart, she bought Dollarama stock cheap, and now the thing is worth 10 times the fucking point that she bought it at. That's Jacksonville right now. It's top of the market after the Denver game. I'd rather get it lower, so you're going to pay a premium for the Jaguars.
Sounds like your girlfriend needs to get in on prediction markets, Cam.
She's
this is how you
fucking
make
great
your
with
money.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm an idiot. All I do is bet sports, but when she buys stocks, like she always buys like these cheap ones and they always go up. But yeah, and then I told her about a crypto deal and I lost all the money that she made in stocks. So I'm a pretty fucking shitty boyfriend, but I'm trying my best to make it up to her.
We'll do it.
being a good
We'll go 9-0 this week. All will be solved. We just have to hit a teaser as well. What do you guys got?
For what?
Teaser.
The teaser.
Oh, teaser. Okay, sorry. I just
You honestly, we just have to hit a teaser. This
I
week.
Rob,
What do you guys got?
honestly right now I don't know what's happening. I just want to go like have a nap and then I'm going to go crush some drinks when I'm done this afternoon. I got another show to do this afternoon with Gabe, but then after that it's on. Merry Christmas. I get a day off. Okay. For me, I want Bears +9.5.
Okay.
Is that okay, or should I go to another game?
No, that's on the docket.
Okay. I wish I got 10.
I want the Titans +8.5.
Yeah, there he is. Patrick, it's your leg this week, and producers, we can't lie about things that happen.
Yeah,
Let's get it right.
and we followed a 9-7. I want to make sure that we're good here. What am I going to go with this?
You can go anywhere. There's so many options.
I know.
It's a plethora.
I don't really want to. I mean, I like the Colts against the number. I don't want to tease them.
Mm-hmm. I
Same
agree.
as the Texans. Like, I don't want to get them up to 8. Like, I think they might win, but I could just see them not scoring at the same time. Like, they could just score 3
How about you
points.
get the Browns to a 9.5? Or another game that you guys like.
You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to take Seattle down to 1 point. I think Seattle crushes Carolina.
They might. And if that bronze pick loses and the Colts cover, I'm going to be very upset because that was my other option. But me and Rob, we're in it together this year.
Doing better than when Cust and Jeff end up on the same pick. They're now 0-6 this year.
Are you kidding me? Not me. We do pretty good together most of the time, right, Rob? It's a
I
winning
think so.
record. It's not 0-6. I can tell you that.
I could put an intern on it. I can
Yeah,
have
get
them
an
go through
intern
the
on it.
database.
Yeah, I know it. And if it's over 500, maybe we should do it more. But anyway, I got a feeling about the Colts this week too.
Okay. That brings
And
us
the
to
Raiders.
everyone's favorite, not even a new segment anymore. It's a reoccurring segment. It is the fastest 60 seconds in sports betting with Cam Stewart. Go.
Texans plus 1.5 ropes. Ravens plus 2.5 squawks. Carolina 7.5 claws, but this game scares me. Down Cardinal. Bengals. He's gonna eat 7 birds. Yar, 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 yar. 5.5 pillages with the Buccaneers. Hey, Rob, you want to go to the Woodbine? Down boy, Colts plus 6.5. Whatever horses sounds make. Mr. Ed. That one's for you, Andrew. Cuz fly to McDonald's and get another Grinch combo. 12.5 shitty jets that are loaded with coal, not fuel. Titans don't got nothing. Just give me 3 for the Titans. I'm a brown. I'm a dog. I'm going to eat steel. Spit it out. Cleveland outright, but I'll take 3. Parks. Yar. Raiders minus 1.5 swords. Oh, yeah, sorry. Enter source, 149. Enbridge, 249. Bills, and more bills. Let's go. And oh so. What the fuck is oh so? Bears. 3.5 cannonballs. Sorry, Rob, I know you're on Frank Falcon. I'm going to take Ron Ram, 8.5 horns, even though the Falcons could be live. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas to you, Cam.
Thank you. That wasn't my best work, but I try hard. I've had a lot of NyQuil. I just keep on delivering. That's what it's all about. We do it for the people.
Why
fired
NyQuil
up.
instead of Dayquil during the day?
Because that's all I had, Rob. And you just know what it is? I basically created a balance of coffee versus NyQuil, so I'm kind of like in the middle. It's a pick 'em. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to stay up, getting down, getting up, getting down, getting up, getting down. I'm just trying to stay awake. Then I can go pass out later.
It's like watching a Steelers game. There's lots of swings
Oh, dude.
and downs.
I gotta tell you, the Steelers, that team, like, it's no offense, Steeler fan, but like, that team just drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know there's a team in the league that like just they're up there. I got like for me, it's Chiefs, Steelers. I'm starting to like the Eagles are starting to really be. I'm like they're another team that I
don't
can't
love the
go
fan
with.
base. I don't love the Eagles.
No, I don't like
fan
people
base.
that like hurt other people's fans when you go to games. It's fucking sports, guys. Like we lose money. You don't see me leaving when the Leafs lose a game and fucking putting a guy in a chokehold while we're walking out of the game. Rob says I do it at bars to protect people, but
No,
I don't remember that
not
either.
chokehold. Not you put the guy in a head. You just have him under
I just
your
kept
arm.
him away from violence. I actually did everybody a favor.
You're just trying to,
I didn't want to fight. I didn't know no fights, right?
Exactly.
It's like a hockey fight. I just kind of grabbed him and said,
No, yeah, you could you could have started wailing on him on his head, but you didn't do that. You just like,
Hey, I'm a friendly bear.
de-escalating, de-escalating the situation.
Yeah, I'm a de-escalating bear.
Mhm.
Like my buddy A&W bear. Hey, Rob. I really like the teen burger, but the price point's too high. Don't worry, pal. You're a great corporate spokesperson. Yeah, why'd they hire that fat guy instead? I don't know. You're the root bear. You're the best mascot they ever had. Let's hire a human. Okay. Why would you hire a human when you got a bear you know what I mean? And you got to pay the human. You could have just had the guy. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, A&W rocks. Their breakfast sandwich is amazing. Their burgers are amazing. Price point too high.
Hate to break it to you, but there was a human inside that bear.
I understand, Rob. I'm just saying
Just
a
in
human
case-
mascot makes less money than a real dude, though, don't you think?
Well, I'm just saying that that was a human. It wasn't a bear.
I kind of aware if it was a bear.
I'm just
People are dead in the restaurant. I'm just saying Root Bear was a fun corporate mascot.
No, I get it. Yeah, I
compared
get
to regular bald guy who's just like
the bald guy who's like, here, try this burger.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm sure I'm walking out on the street and when I'm leaving Chuck's restaurant falling away. Hey, Cam, you want to try an A&W? I've never been offered a burger on a plate other than White Castle burgers at the El Cortez.
If someone approached me in public and offered me a burger, I'm probably not going to eat it.
Oh, I'll eat it.
Real.
I'll eat the whole tray. I don't care. Are you going to poison me? I'm just saying, like, nobody's walking around with burgers.
That's what I'm saying. It would be very peculiar if I was just outside and some guy say, here, try this burger.
Rob, you got to love the El Cortez too, Pat. It's like, so I'm playing blackjack. They don't offer like a nice premium burger. They're like, remember those White Castle, like 49-cent sliders? I'm like, yeah, this is going to be good for my when I got a trip to the bathroom. Like, yeah, a whole mountain of them. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway,
that'll do it on the Pat Mayo Experience. Hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and we win some bets. Remember, tell your family about this show. I'm sure they'll love it. Put it on for the kids.
I didn't swear too much, so yeah, bleep a couple things out for your children. Hey,
we got a little bit heated. You might want to skip through the backup quarterbacks part.
That one needs to be edited out. Yeah, that's when Cam hit rock bottom.
Was getting around there. Yeah, some red heat.
The heat is on. I made some stupid comments. It was all about the point spread. Sorry.
I agree.
No, just we know that you think that Huntley's better than Lamar Jackson. We know what you think, Cam.
He's my guy. What about the Chiefs' third-string quarterback? Better than Mahomes? Hot take. Hot.
I mean, you might be able to put Mahomes out there in the wheelchair post-surgery, be better than anything they're running out now.
I actually think they might cover, though. I know that's
I like them.
A lot of points.
I like them to cover too. I think Denver shows nothing.
Sorry, man. I'm not laying 12.5, 13 points on the road. That's not what I do. No.
Well, let's get out of here. Thank you all for watching. Smash a like on the way out, and I will see you next time.
Pat Mayo Experience! Experience!